juice. There's a special sale on that and the beer. It does look a little bit greasy though, to say the least. She's not. Fuck man, that is just look at this. Look at this fat spreading on there. Gotta get that off. Fuck. I was thinking it's margarita and not cone. Get some of this parmesan on to soak up that fat. And some 400 yen, it's not bad that, is it? I did get quite a few things on 400 yen today. At the Gusto, so get yourself down to Gusto. The young waitress has been stalking me again. So they're saying in Manchester they are already running out of beds. So a few days ago I took some alumi, now they're calling alumi and other stuff, or B-rate aluminum, and I can't even say the English word. And I got 40 yen I think per kilo. So today I went to a different place and I had I had a third of a truckload. And I guess it was at least 100 kilos, and it was about 130 kilos. And I got like 77 yen per kilo. So I was a very nice surprise. I don't have another 130 kilos at the warehouse. All right, everyone. I had a better than expected day. I was expecting to get maybe 6,000, 7,000. Only got 12,000. So happy. So I bought 2 lotto tickets. £200 off the pizza. 200 yen off the fried oysters, and a couple of other things. Did you take advantage of Rishi Sunak's thing in England, Robin? Better be careful, might be fucking ordering all sorts here. I just nearly ordered some fucking salmon and spaghetti. Living large today, is that me or you? Oh. I never saw little and large. Thank you. Do you want to say hello to Robin? Robin. He's from England.
He's a good friend?
Yeah, my YouTube friend, yeah.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Okay, later. How old was Celine Dion when she went out with that old guy? But it did not end well for the old guy. Oh, she looks pretty. Even with the mask. I was once doing a wedding, and the bride was absolutely beautiful, and she seemed to be like a right geek. She seemed to be above his station. And then she opened her mouth and smiled, and she had really bad teeth. Just shit teeth are everything, aren't they? Smile. Try to get it into my kids, you know. Gotta look after your teeth. I don't know, that wine tastes a bit funny. Maybe it's because I just finished the beer, I don't know. So now, the beer used to be 200 yen before 6 o'clock, but now they've got it's now 200 yen after 6 o'clock. With the lotto in England now, Robin, is it 2 days, Wednesdays and Saturdays still? Yeah, mate, I think sometimes you've got to use a knife and fork for eating pizza. One thing I haven't had in ages is chili con carne. All the slang. So there was something in America where the guy shut down the daughter-in-law. Fuck, the euros twice now. Fucking hell. Mozzarella pizza, margherita. And it's £2 to go. It makes it more expensive than the Japanese lottery. So what I do now, I put on the same numbers about 4 times a week. And the numbers, they're the birthdays of people that have loved me throughout my life. So that's 6 numbers. I had to fucking make 3 up. Euros £2.50. These are the jokes, folks. Fuck them, man. I think the the young girl's looking at me. So, I think in that old person, that guy that won 148 million, split with his wife, which still left him with 70 million. I think the best way for him to get enjoyment out of that is to help people. Meet three regular days, Robin. No, you don't do it all the time then. Now and again there's a charity that I used to go to, and it was called MILAP. It's an American charity, but they look after, it's like, it's all the cases are in India. All right, Johnny. Thank you, darling. See, this is a good measure for measure. Shakespeare. Johnny, how was the kids and the job at the shrine? You should go to Gusto, Johnny. It's you've got some meals on 30% off. Michael Barrymore. Michael Barrymore, do you know you're in one of my songs? Huh? Which one is close, Johnny? I'm nothing special. In fact, I'm a bit of a bore. And when I tell a joke, it's usually about Barrymore. Michael, not the one in America, but I have a secret, a wonderful thing. Everyone's beautiful when I start to drink, and I need a drink now, as the barmaid's a right ugly cow. So I say, thank you for the drinking and bringing it to me. As for ABBA, they can sue me. Yeah, that would be nice, Michael. Only pools and corpses. I like that. No, it's not. Oh, Joyful's near you. No, we went in Joyful, didn't we, Johnny? Kuram Aziz. Where are you from, pal? Excuse me. It's funny, I like greasy. I don't like moist chips. That's what I've been meaning to do, because I've got some curry at home, and I've been meaning to get some chips from here, take them home and coat them in curry, so I can have curry and chips, but not in. On How to Live Life, if it's possible, buy a property and rent it out. Don't fucking let your fucking cunt brothers live with you for free. That's the main thing. If you haven't got a skill, get one. Learn a musical instrument. If you're outgoing, learn a musical instrument. Run every day if you can. Exercise is brilliant. There's no better feeling than running 5 or 6 miles. And if you do it, and this is where I take my hat off to Liam, that cunt from Oasis. He's a cunt, but I've got to admire him when he says he runs for 1 hour every morning. I can't, I've got to say, well done for doing that. And if you can do that, you can go and fight in France like Rudyard Kipling did. I think that's enough advice for one day. Watch old films. And never, even if it's a fucking blank gun, even if it's a blank gun, a blank round, never put that to your head and fire it, because you'll fucking die. You're welcome, Michael. And don't and don't invite gays to your swimming pool. I think that with that guy that happened in that swimming pool, I think it could have been people at the morgue that did that, because they fuck about with bodies. God, if you have you seen my There Is No it sounds as though you've seen my There Is No God video. Exodus 33:20. I can't afford a fucking Mini, never mind a fucking Exodus. You gotta save the best till last. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. That girl is fucking beautiful. Na na na. An Exodus. If you have an Exodus, you're bound to have an accident. Well, that crumbs. What the Bisto gravy advert? It's fucking. That was a great. If you watch that song where she's singing it, I forgot her name. Won't come to her now. But in that song, man, she's one of the world's most beautiful women, without a doubt. I stare in the minute till I make myself cry. Is that minute or minute? Well, if you've got a minute cock, that's a good reason to cry. That's why Japanese people are always crying. In the mirror. In the mirror, I saw my winnow. Well, Aziz, where are you watching from, my friend? I stopped crying a few years ago. That could be a song. What do you think, Robin? You still there? I stopped crying a few years ago. That could be a good song, couldn't it? Oh, I don't like sound of that. What does that mean? Joe Shang, well, that sounds a dodgy name, doesn't it? All right, Joe. I would rather you be a closet gay than a closest gay. Oh, okay. Thanks, pal, for explaining that. All right, Cirque. Are you going to do a circuit breaker? So, Circuit, maybe you can, or Robin, you can explain. Is it fucking dangerous or what? Because all the hospitals are all the beds are taken up, they say. Maybe they should do two to a bed. I think the best place to get fucking diseases is the hospital. And dog ears. 427. Yeah, but they're still fucking. Surely they can't all be fucking old people that's in the hospital. Because a lot of them have fucking died already. Joel Shang, is it dodgy? That's nice to know, Joe. Where are you watching from, Joe? When I was... I told you were dodgy, didn't I? So, when I was 10, I was talking about mortgages with my granddad. When I was 20, I bought a house. Not many people do that. Then what I did next, that's where I fucked up by letting my brother. I don't think there's nothing. I don't know. You know, a lot of people have got like when they think older than they are, the responsible one. Vote Trump. Oh my God. Can you? So this woman on TV, his daughter-in-law, was saying that she's trying to put forward that Joe Biden has got cognitive default or design or whatever she said, or decline. So if he's got decline, cognitive decline, then what the fuck has Donald Trump got? I think she's batting a fucking dodgy fucking card down, isn't she? He hasn't paid any taxes. He's 400 million quid in debt. Biden is a wrong'un. It's fucking, he might be, but he's fucking better than fucking another 4 years of Trump. That is a cert. The thing is, Biden could fucking peg it, and we've got like a good. I don't know too much about the woman, but the first female prime minister, president. Sorry. As they say in England, when we had a kingdom, we had a king. When we had an emperor, we had an empress. And then there was that cunt Thatcher. I think the problem is with privileged people, they don't really understand what it's like to be not privileged. That's the big problem. Are you trying to say he's a wrong'un or he's a wrong gun? Robin, can you explain why I am getting right wingers to my site? Well, I suppose he is, because he was shagging everything, wasn't he? And some of them were actually older than 18. You can see that photograph. You know, when it's with that young girl and they're smiling, you can see what's happening. That dodgy guy has said to Andrew, the dodgy guy, that this girl is gonna like go to bed with, or she already had been. So it's. I don't think that girl is totally innocent. If you've got a 15, 16, 17-year-old girl being flown around in fucking jets, eating the best food, you know, there's a price to be paid. You was in the Navy. What part of the Navy was you in? What do you mean she completely ignored you? She just walked past you, or you said something and she ignored you? No, I'm hoping to get my fucking computer working. Oh, she's got a plate full. Staff meal. A weapons engineer. Wow, that sounds very interesting, to say the least. Well, we've seen what governments are like when they've been led by cunts. Look in America. Look at Canada, cunt. Look at England, cunt. Look at America, cunt. Look at China, Chinese cunt. Look at Japan, retired cunt. Look at New Zealand, nice cunt. Dash. All right, pal. US Navy. Are you working for? You must be earning some right money now, then, Michael Barrymore. I was in the Royal Marine Reserves, and the sergeant major. I said to this fucking sergeant major from fucking he was RSM, and I said to him one morning when I was training to be a Royal Marine, and I said to him, "Good morning, sergeant," and he said like, "Fuck off, Firthy snivelling cunt." You're right. RSMs and royalty, because RSMs are the Royal Marines royalty, and so was Princess Anne. Cunts. You shared a special moment. You now clean carpets. You're a weapons engineer and you clean carpets. What, you use one of those fucking rumbas? A rumba with a fucking machine gun. Are you finished work, Dash? What's happening? Some of them fucking carpets can be tough to clean. Yep. Michael Barrymore. Dashcam used to work for Raytheon. I went to there's a car company called Tube, and he used to be a famous drifter. This guy. I wanted to buy his batteries, and he gave me one. He just gave me a battery, because what happens? I don't know if Chris, people go in, and then the fucking garage staff, they managed to sell him a fucking. He had about 10 fucking batteries, and all of them were like had got life, because they say to the fucking customer, "Oh, your battery looks a bit fucking." Rita, 5-finger acquisitions. So I like that one. That's nice. 5-finger acquisitions. That's brilliant. Yeah, that's better than 5-finger acquisitions is better than. Obviously, you went to a good school, because most people say Americans say 5-finger discount. It would seem so, doesn't it? Yeah, because someone said to me, like, you need a new battery. So what are you fucking on about? I only bought it last year. No, but maybe for small cars, but most of these batteries were like for small cars. So they're only making like a fucking 1,000, yeah, and a 50, because I think they're about $35 to $40. Geek, is it turned up at last? And we all thought he was dead. What's happening, Geek? So today I only had 2 to do. I took apart 2 fucking car seats from a Hi-Ace. What a fucking pain in the arse that is, stripping all the fucking foam off. In fact, no, I didn't. I've got it to do. I only did one. A small gel battery. How are the fires, Geek? Just look at this. Look at that fucking. That was the fucking fat from the top of the pizza. They're trying to fucking kill me. In New Zealand, in Queenstown, there is a bottle house, and it's a restaurant that is made out of bottles. Like the way you said it the other day, I thought it was about fucking 200 meters away. I was really worried for you there, geek. We are family. Dash, the 15-year-old waitress is trying to get me drunk, giving me extra measures. I'll show you. Okay. Did you see my dad joke yesterday about dinosaurs? Geek would have liked that. You see that, Geek? I'll say it. If you didn't see it, I'll tell it. I'll tell it you. What dinosaur did not wash his hands? See what I mean? Here she comes. Thank you, darling. Look, yes. See that? That's what you call a good measure. Measure. Thank you. He does that. What's your first name? Stand on the mango, Nani. Eh? Saya.
S-A-Y-A.
これは一宮の場所じゃない？さや。一宮の町じゃない？でちょっと油っぽいね。で、これ。
あ、オッケーオッケー。
じゃあピッツの上。
あ、オッケー。
でも安いけど。So good. Which dino? Oh, Smegosaurus. If you watch this live stream again, she at the beginning she's on there. I thought I came up with that myself. I write the jokes that no fucker laughs at. They say, shut up, you old fucking twat. What's Smetanosaurus? What's Smetana? That's off the top of my head. Nothing else is. Smetana. That's the right fucking name, that is Smetana. When there was this guy, he was Canadian. What do you call those countries in opposite fucking Italy on the fucking coast. Where it used to be Yugoslavia. It was Croatian or something like that. Can you pesta smetana? Sour cream's nice. I like sour cream. You used to have it with Mexican food. Balkans, that area. And there was this guy, he was a bit of a fucking arsehole. And he ended up getting smacked for being an arsehole in Nagoya. But because he was raised in Canada and he could speak the language, but they couldn't fucking figure it out because he spoke perfectly, but it just sounded so different. Megasaurus. What was that other thing you said before, Jonas? That was quite good. You can speak Yugoslav. Wow. I bet it's very beautiful over there. Your stepfather? Oh, I don't know. So then I'm thinking fucking father-in-law. Yeah. That's where he comes from, innit? Cyril. Cyrillic. Prehistoric amber? But isn't amber like really expensive? Da. Da 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 da. What was it? We used to do that song. This is what you say to me. I do, da da da. Good music when I was growing up. Well, so the amber keeps floating up. How can it be millions of years ago? The earth was only made 6,500 years ago. And that's one basic concept where Christians and Muslims are fucked up. But can't you pick? I know someone here in the go. What he does, he gets this amber, then he polishes it down, and if he's lucky, there's like an insect inside it. Amber is a me colour. You can call me anything. That colour. You can call me Al. Jurassic Park. Do you know Road, Jurassic Park? Many of the classics is now dead. I think he died quite young, actually. Well, there's nothing. I think that's what Russians call them, woolly elephants. A lot of people call them woolly elephants. Sometimes teachers are fucking stupid. That's it, Michael Crichton. He also wrote ER. We burn the bones because they kill you. Here's my new world order. Ban all religion, and then fucking back tax it. Fucking burning flesh smells bad as well. I was starting a fire when I was a kid, and I remember some plastic wallpaper, just a little bit dropped on my fucking back of my hand. Fucking killed like fuck, and smelled horrible. What you get? You get a tax bill every month. I haven't paid tax for about 4 or 5 years because I fucking hated paying because I've got to do it myself. And so when I go to court next week, I've got to, I'll probably have to explain why I haven't paid tax for 4 years. Hello, Reburu. I won't label you. I don't know. Because they say it went above 600,000 yen, my bill, but that was because they fucking just charged fucking 17% interest rate. And I'll just say I can't afford to pay 5,000 yen. Hey, Murray. New election person. Where are you now? Where do I live now? Secret. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I had a good day today. Fucking last week, I took some aluminum to this fucking place. They gave me 40 yen. So I went to the warehouse yesterday and today, and I sorted out a load of fucking aluminum, and I got paid 77 yen, which was nearly twice as the other cunts. And so it was all right today. So that's why I decided to come back and get a 400 yen pizza, a 200 yen beer, and a 100 yen wine. Yay! Yeah, but it used to be like 150. Dash. So about I don't know, maybe a year or two ago, it was 150 yen per kilo. Alumi. I decided to keep until now, when it says lowest fucking price for fucking years. You want to drink now? Okay, come to, where are you? Where do you live? What's your name? Are you smelly? I am now in, you could might want to fucking stab me as well. Don't worry, I'm fucking trained. I am in, what's this place? Yatsurugi? Nanchu no kono basho? Yatsurugi. What's it? Yatsurugi. Gusto. I forget. I'm getting old. I might chop liver. Hey, last night, Dash, I had chicken hearts done in butter and some green stuff. You live in Tokyo, and what made fucking send me some money on here. Send me some money, and I'll have a drink with you. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, I saw that. It's quite interesting, really. It turned into a very long piece of. It looked like a bit like a sword, didn't it? Or a narwhal. No, I am in Nagoya area. Under this face, I have feelings. We have fields of vodka plants. I don't know when you say that, are you talking about fucking the worst film I ever saw? Or the female, number two female prime minister in England? What's her name? Were you running in wheat fields? Aren't vodka plants trees? You'd be fucking banging your head on the trees, Dash. Giggle like Instagram models. It's a long time since I've done that. Skin tight leggings, I've got some of those on now. Do you want to see them? Oh. Oh. I am keeping up. I am keeping up with trends. Oh, vodka plants. I see. I see. Or was he playing on words? Better to play on words than turds. I've been working more than usual. Ooh la la. I've been working more than usual these last few days. Yeah, it was quite interesting. I don't. Was he telling the truth? There we go. We needed you to find out. Michael Barrymore. But it was strange saying he would live. It was strange. I don't know. It's a bit dodgy that he should, if he was in American, he was American Navy. But I can't see many people knowing about Michael Barrymore. Fucking hell, 31 wineries. Talk about losing your fucking house, but losing your winery. Now that's fucking crying over spilt wine. Now it's gone back to the 99 yen for all the drinks. So I could make a return to drinking the bottles of vodka and gin. That's one of the best decisions they ever made. What am I doing? I'm doing a live stream and drinking wine. I've been trying to put together steel from the warehouse, and tomorrow some more steel, breaking up refrigerators and machines. Maybe I'll sell some motors tomorrow. I've got a few motors to sell. and some wiring. Then maybe on Thursday I've got some wire to strip. So I think I've got 10,000. I've got to photocopy my water bill and photocopy my passport, and then I've got to get someone in Nagoya. I've got to pay them 10,000 yen to say these are legitimate copies. Then I've got to send them to the Isle of Man so I can try and get a fucking bank account. So a reservation in Russia. One of the first, Mike City was known as as a communist city, and so one of the books that we first read was Ivan Isanovich. Oh la la, she's nice. His fucking eyes, who are you talking about now, Daz? His fucking eyes, who are you talking about now, Daz? Oh, you saw God's eyes that night? Did you end up in hospital? There is no God. I made a video about it. Let me check my, oh my God. Gotta be fucking careful with this. Hey? They didn't like you until you learned you was a minority. Then after that? Who didn't like Dash? Who didn't like you? The Russians or the other guys? You should have come to England. Would have took you to a fish and chip shop. You're afraid of the ocean? Oh my god. I think it's his. That's his latest song. He's a musician. I have kids in the basement. Oh dear. Today I watched a video about kids in a warehouse, but they were like goat kids. Fucking goats are brilliant. Only one stuff. Stars in their eyes. Balaz, I don't know. It's not. It's neither funny nor interesting, mate. Try a different tack. I'll give you one more go at trying to be interesting. Otherwise, you're fucking out of here. Vel, all right, pal. Oops, looks like Geekers sorted him out. You had an anxiety attack. Wait until he gets my fucking age. Yeah, I'm taking some now. No, but I did. I can remember having an anxiety attack where I was supposed to meet this guy. I was moving him, and the trip was a right fucking mess, and I couldn't find him. I just kept driving past him about 4 or 5 times. I was going fucking frantic. That's the. And maybe recently had another one. Well, is it? Maybe is it that's making you feel strange, Dash? Why doesn't Barrymore have any ashtrays? He puts all this English slang. Okay. It's alright, you can say fags on this thread. Oh, can he? I don't know. When I was young and you said you like, you know the woman that got famous, Sue Boyle, was it Susan Boyle? She was actually first on Michael Barrymore's show and he just took the piss. So what did they do then? They did diazepam. I've heard of them before, but I've mellows you out. Oh. To be a fucking, it'd be a good fucking drug that mellowed me out. Sertraline. Why are you having anxiety attacks? You're still a young man, aren't you? then again, in this fucking in these times, you know, I'm surprised that people aren't just going out into the street and saying, if you're walking out in the street around the fucking block or something like that, and they're trying to find you, that's fucking crazy. I was investigated for bar crimes because I would never fucking pay the bill. Your nan, oh my god. I've done this. I've done the smoke room for the gas mask training. That's a lot of fucking fun. Running down to the bottom field with the gas mask on. Nice. I've actually started finding work for myself at the warehouse, breaking things up. Then I've got to start cutting tires up. Then I've got to start stealing things. And the Tashkent's famous, isn't it? Geek's been everywhere. He's a mysterious chap. He won't show his face. That Tashkent was always on the news, wasn't it? Thank you, Saya. You're a good girl. Say hello to Jason. You can't do better than that, can you? That was Saya-chan. So what happened? What happened with this anxiety attacks? Was this out in town? Was it, Val? So set 'em up, Joe. Oh dear. Yeah, well, I guess these counter attacks are going to be increasing around all around the world with the current conditions. He's in my sunny. He's in my neck of the woods, Dash Sheffield. What's going on? That's the song, isn't it? What's going on? We're just having a chat about this and that. Where are you? Who's this? Matthew? Matthew McBride. Weren't you on the other week? I remember that name now. Joe McBride's kid. Well, a long, long time ago, I actually thought of a book where insurance people would find, this is the idea for the book, where when people had big policies and when they had expensive policies, that the insurance companies would hire someone to kill these people so they wouldn't have to pay out the money for the insurance policies. No, it was a book. It was an idea that I had for a book where people would kill, where insurance companies would, like, to make more profits, they would kill their customers, which had to pay out the more money. For example, in England now, if you're a pensioner, if you're a pensioner in England, or coming up to pension age, you can pay, like now if I retire, because I've only got 14 years or something like that on a pension, but it's enough for like £140 or something like that. But if I put in £10,000, I can get a full pension, which is like 25% more. So it's worth doing it, it'll soon pay back. But if they did this, why would the government do this? So you pay £10,000 in, and then you fucking die 1 year or 2 years into it. What you said about the war? No, it's fucking. They wanted to save $5 million, the council, but it does seem that now they're doing something about it in Flint. But the strange thing was that, like, the fucking Japanese army, when they assist people, when they assist other countries in situations, they have these water filtration units that I can't see, and I think the American army does this as well. They have these units, and I can't see why these units are not being deployed in fucking Flint, instead of making businesses rich by buying fucking cases. That's what I'm saying. That's why haven't they been deployed? Have you, in America, when they look at the between the American right wing and the Republicans, and then about 500 Republican politicians have been jailed, and on the left, there's about 3 people being jailed. They're just in it's just a fucking money maker. Same as in Britain for the Conservatives. I haven't started it yet. Where bagged water. I want some bags water. So to get the British pension is when I'm 66. But seeing as we're getting all these cunts coming into the country, the fucking pot gets diluted. I'll tell you what we used to have, Dash, when we had these, well, you've had them as well. You know the fucking, you know the kits what you get when you go on marches. What do you call them? Ration packs. And one of these ration packs was like a square biscuit. It was fucking vile. But once you'd actually been fucking working, once you'd been in the field and you're fucking doing some exercise, you would fucking eat anything. It really was. Three years old, were you? Fucking hell, man. There were 2 biscuits. One was a dry biscuit. You was like get ABC. There were biscuits with raisins in. That was fucking nice. Generally, the fucking ration packs are great. They're really fucking tasty. They're really good. You know the tins. You know the tin food is fucking nice. But those fucking dry biscuits, until you were fucking starving. Ah. I'm not sure if you can get the food. You can. I went to an army surplus. Everything was unbelievably fucking expensive. Honestly, you got like American. You got American fucking combat suits or jackets or shirts. They were like fucking 18,000 yen, 25,000 yen. Then one day in the local 7-Eleven, I saw a young kid walking with either the same or very similar fucking USA Army fatigues. By the way, they're very fucking cool. The Army fatigues are fucking really cool, the American ones. But like I said, there's an army base not far from here, but like I say, I was talking to a Japanese American guy, and he was like fucking 60, 70 years old, and I think he was in the Second World War. He had like an American daddy. But like I said, everything was fucking expensive. The boots, the clothing. It's just way out of fucking. It wasn't like in England where you can get cheap stuff. Yeah, without a doubt, the Americans have got the best kit, without a fucking doubt. They're talking about reducing another 5,000 to 7,000 fucking soldiers in the army. And then you've got the fucking right-wing ministers mouthing off at fucking Russia. We've got 75 fucking thousand soldiers. That's it. So we were told by our NCOs that the ration pack 40 years ago was £15. 40 years ago. I'll tell you what, I would rather have fucking Putin. I would rather have Putin as a leader than fucking what we've had in Britain, without a fucking doubt. Sense of humour. Judo guy. Nothing wrong with judo guys, as you know. This fucking... You see, if you watch footage of Putin and when he's dealing with people and talking with people, it's just a much. But you can see he's more honest and more truthful and more of a man than fucking Trump or fucking Johnson. I'd live in fear under his regime. Are you Russian? There you go. Dasher's lived under his fucking command. This is what American... And what about fucking Donald Trump's regime in America? Donald Trump's regime, where if you're black, you're fucking scared to drive in your car, you're scared to fucking walk the streets. You're scared to go into a fucking shop, accused of fucking using fake money. What about that fucking regime? Are you under that fucking regime? You cunt. Sorry, I got a bit excited there. America and Britain are living in the regimes. What kind of regime is it where you fucking have to lose your house if you have to fucking have an operation? What kind of regime is that? Russians are more educated than most of the fucking Western world. You would live under fear under the Philippine president, who is a suck up to fucking Donald Trump. I think I'm getting drunk now. I have promoted Dash. What do you mean, like Donald Trump? What country are you from, Matthew? Oh, you sound Scottish. I think if you were to interview people in Russia on the streets, I think they've got a better appreciation or respect for Putin than people have in England for fucking Boris Johnson. How many people in England now do you think have got respect for Boris Johnson? How many people out of 100 do you think he's doing a good job? How many people out of 100 do you think? And the other leader was Corbyn. The last few leaders, Jeremy Corbyn. The woman before this prick. How many people do you think had respect for her? There haven't been many fucking good leaders in Britain. You know, for like fucking, there's been Churchill. That was the last good leader. Well, they can voice their opinion. Generally, they think he's okay. This is what is. There are fucking, I don't know, what's it, how many people in Russia now? Is it 140 million, 200 million? But it would seem he's a damn better leader than most Western leaders. Fucking, just Canada, America, Britain, they're fucking comedians. They're jokesters. They're pathetic. And they're leading a fucking country. But what if he was the best leader for the country? Look at Trump. Looks like he wants to follow Putin. It's just the old-fashioned thing called megalomania. Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time. I am in charge. Maybe Putin has silenced a few leaders, you never know. Silenced a few critics, you never know. And that's obviously not good. But it depends which way is the country going. Are the majority of the people happy with the country? It seems they are. Would you say in Britain now, do you think that people are happy with the country? In America now, in Canada now, do you think they're happy with the way that things are going? It's very unlikely. Sorry, I've been up since 6 o'clock. Yeah, I know they're not happy in England. I can see that, man. But it's, like it's just the same with, Boris Johnson, and they just seem to be giving so much money to That's as simple as that, because they are not. Boris Johnson is an incompetent fool, make no doubt about it. He's funny, he can write, but he's a clown. He really is a clown. He has that Andrew Neil show. I'd heard about that. I didn't even know what exactly it was until I watched it. And then Andrew Neil said, he goes, and he said, "Do you know what is in section C or whatever, something like that?" And he said no, but it was just still fucking saying. His answer to people when he's losing is get stuffed. You know, he got 4 kids, he cheated on his wife, and then he was having an affair with the American woman. He's just fucking... He's a terrible example of a man. He just needs a good fucking smack. And you can see his dad, you can see where he gets it from. His dad is the same. He needs a good fucking smacking. Yeah, just wonder what's gonna, because it's increased now. No beds in Manchester, they say, and then what the fuck is gonna happen in November, December, January? You see, when you start to do shit like that, there's no consideration. He's no consideration for his wife and his children from his first marriage. So why would he be bothered or interested about considering people that aren't related to him? If you're going to have different kids with different women, at least have the fucking courtesy to be separated from that woman at the fucking time. Maybe they should make it the survival of the fittest. Because, especially with the mental, apart from just the mental side of it alone, and then you're getting so many patients, other patients with, like cancer, for example, they're not getting seen, they're not getting treatment, they're not getting tested by the hospitals. The purge. Scotland people. But the problem with Scotland is they went bankrupt 3 times like Greece. Can't fucking trust them. Because once they get hold of the fucking money, they go fucking crazy on drink. No, I think they're a Conservative Party in Scotland, sarcastic. So that's where all the fucking money is. The Aberdeen bastards. Hey, Lucasade's fucking good. I haven't had that for ages. Why the fuck isn't Lucasade fucking better than... Why isn't Lucasade... I am Brew. I know it is. We used to have it. Lucas said. I think last time I went back to England, I had some Lucas said. It's fucking good. Don't know what's in it, but it's good. Diazepam, my sister. So my sister was on diazepam, maybe, I think. She was living on a fucking Spanish island. She lived in my brother's fucking my brother's apartment. They sent her £1,000 a week, £1,000 a month. She had no, and she's taking fucking these drugs. What the fuck has she got to worry about? Well, you talking about the drugs? They talking about Lucozade, Dash. Was it like? Was that to like? Was it to knock you out though? You know, like fucking, like a knockout drug, so you could sleep. I love a diazepam with some Lucozade, if you don't mind, and a bit of iron brew. I like my iron brew with Lucozade and diazepam. It's the stuff to make us Scottish. You was kissing orange in the sand. Huh? You mean orange fruit or you orange colour? You know what's this pissing? You know the strange thing, they spend so much when the soldiers were going to the Middle East in the wars, and they had to pay. They couldn't wash the kit themselves. They had to pay put it into a bag, pay $15 to get their fucking kit washed. This is just one massive fucking business, paid for by the fucking American taxpayer. They don't want to put. They really don't want to pay that. They try to fucking reduce a small part of the fucking money they give to the military. It's the biggest fucking mafia in the world. Yeah, I was in Guam, I think it was in Guam, and there was a pizza or a fucking McDonald's at the edge of the base, so civilians could use it as well. A Glasgow toddy. Who is it who sells Lucozade? Because that is a lot better than all these other fucking drinks, without a doubt. They need a new marketing team. It will never fucking change though. You know, like the fucking 9/11 that was set up by the fucking British government, or the American government, should I say? And the fucking all the American public and most of the world believed it was all the fucking cameras at airports, and they had fucking one fucking set of photographs of these fucking people, Muhammad Atta. I am just gonna piss some Lucozade now. What's a glass of wine? Oh, and Dash, if it's making you feel fucking dodgy, that diazepam, stop taking them, mate. Just just watch all of just watch all of my videos. That'll fucking stop you killing yourself. Or what am I saying? It might know. Then again, it might not. Just switch them on, but don't watch them. Just put them on in the background. What country? When you're saying that, Dash, what country? What was you working in? What country? Can you say? Kandahar. Is that part of that's part of Afghanistan? Is that the airport? Yes. Is that right? Thank you. That did that get attacked a few times, Kandahar, the base? Protect the internet. I don't know. You might have seen Rick. He was in the Marines when don't get confused with the real Marines in England. I mean the American Marines, and he shot. When he was guarding, I think it had been like teens or early 20s, and he shot a fellow Marine because because he was fucking about trying to get into camp when he was pissed, and so he shot him, which I think is funny. And it didn't, because the Marine was being a fucking the guy trying to get into the camp was drunk, and he just fucking. But Rick's also an arsehole, so he just fucking shot him. But he didn't. I think he shot him in his leg or something. But he didn't get. There was questions asked, but I don't think he got charged for it. I think you could fucking whack him with the fucking butt of his gun. But I suppose shooting him is a bit of fun. I remember being on. We were on holiday in Mallorca. Is it Mallorca? Yeah, we were on holiday in Mallorca, and there was an aircraft carrier in the fucking bay, and there was lots of American seamen on holiday, like, but also walking around with the fucking military. The MPs, they were walking around as well. You're a drunk. Dash, are you talking about now or then? Are you talking recent geek? Oh, okay. Cheesecake Habibi. Is this Walter? I think this is Walter. I'm gonna fuck you out. Do you want to fucking do the honors on that one? Do you want to do the honors on that one? Dash, your first moderation job. I think Walter's, it's lunchtime. Lunchtime in Finland and he's already drunk. No, you are, you've got a spanner. I promoted you. He went all. What did you do to him? You destroyed him. He disappeared altogether. I'm not a moderator. I'm a moderator's son. I'm sat here moderating till the moderator comes. Oh dear. Oh, that's an extremely low battery. Habibi. Yeah, I think because a long time ago, I got fed up of people asking, "How are you?" Because generally, I wasn't fucking good, so I didn't like people asking me. So I think people who ask me, "How are you?" is just fucking winding me up. So, especially stupid fucking names like that. I didn't wash my face last night. It's my daughter's birthday tomorrow. She's 21. What's your daughter's birthday tomorrow? Tomorrow, 20th, the 20th, that's the same day. The 19th today, wow. What a coincidence. So the young guy that's always helped me at the warehouse, Kezo, His birthday was the 15th, which is the same as my wife. I'm guessing that October is the most popular month for birthdays. People came out. I think people in January, people get, they get into the new year and they just start making babies. At least in the Western world. I asked my daughter if she's got a boyfriend. She said she doesn't need one. Can boyfriends and girlfriends kiss nowadays? Boris Johnson is saying that people, if they're in a relationship, they can't fucking meet in their own house. How fucking stupid is that? You're 8th of October. I feel upset now because my birthday's not in October. Hmm? You've got 3 brothers that also have the 8th. Oh, okay. Yeah, my mother was 23rd and my sister was 23rd. January and July. But 23 is not a good number. The house that we lived in, where most of the horrible things happened in our lives, was 23. So indeed, 23 is a bad number. I don't think I should have ordered this other one. One is dead but alive. What do you mean with that, man? Well, I'm dead to my brothers, so. Yeah, it is. It's actually. It's not me that said that, but 23 is known as a cursed number, without a doubt. Just do it. Check it up. But the funny thing is, David Beckham, his number is 23, and it's proved nothing but good for him. So, but I didn't know about this. I heard about it a few years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. That 23 had a. There might even be a program about it. Beckham was a bit of a tosser, but when he played for England against Greece, he played his heart out. So, and I hadn't seen any English player play like that. So I forgave him when he kicked over the fucking Argentinian captain. Dash camel with the spanner. He sound no, he's that's just a it's just a London accent. It's just a London working class accent. But the thing is, my accent has changed because I got from a long time ago because I had to start speaking slower. You're a spammer. You've the spammer hammer. But what we say, David Beckham's a bit thick. But yeah, it's magic. As far as the media goes, Orkney. Do you mean Orkney as Orkney Islands? Yeah, Orkney. Yeah, I do. Yeah, there's no E after the K though. I think. Yeah, I don't know. Did they even sound Scottish? Because it's the funny. For example, in Yorkshire, where I'm from, and it's a very popular accent. People like to listen to Yorkshire accent. But the capital of Yorkshire is York, but they don't sound Yorkshire. They sound more northeast, more Cumbria, more Geordie than Yorkshire. I thought your dad was Russian or something. Well, fucking been about a bit your family. There's been now recently. So there's until recent. My cousin went to Australia maybe 30 or 40 years ago, and then my cousin's daughter went to Australia about 5 years ago. Your dad's German. I didn't know that. I assumed he was fucking from, from over there. I didn't realise that. I've been to Frankfurt. Me and my judo teacher, we missed a fucking flight from Korea to London, so we had to. The next flight available on the same day was to Frankfurt. The Opel. I used to have a Opel car. Well, it wasn't Opel. It was the American GM Motors, but they had the similar one in Germany. Kazan in Japanese is a volcano. I'm going to take a fork out of it and scratch my back. Oh, that's better. Okay. So you speak German as well then, Dad? Jason?